Guys, this is so funny and bizarre. Look at that. That is the Bud Light. That is every single Bud Light stand here at Fenway Park in Boston. Right? We're at the Red Sox game. That's what the Bud Light stands for.
Well, guys, we all saw that video. We all saw it. They can't sell beer. Again, they can't sell beer. You know, they can't sell beer at baseball games. They can't sell beer anywhere. And, you know, it's weird, man. Again, back a few weeks ago when I did my first video on this, back almost a month ago now. So, you know, I got some backlash, man. People said in the comments, man, you don't know what you're talking about, man. This girl, she knows more than you do. She's Harvard educated, one of those intellectuals. You know, she knows more than you do. You don't know what you're talking about. You'll see things are going to be fine. Yeah. We see what's happening. Now, I'm not saying the company's going to shut down, but they are definitely in trouble. Things are definitely not going well for Anheuser-Busch. Definitely not, man. But, you know, again, I don't know this VP of marketing. What was her name? Alyssa Heinerschein or something. You know, I don't think she could have done this well of not selling beer is if she planned it. I mean, if she drew up a marketing plan on how not to sell beer, she would not do this well. I guarantee it. But yeah, I mean, she shot herself in the foot. She really did, man. She really did. She hurt this brand. And not only did she hurt this brand, but I think in a lot of ways, man, she hurt Harvard education. Because again, she got her degree, at least her undergrad, from Harvard. And I'm just wondering now just how many people feel that Harvard education, is that really a thing? Is that maybe they're not anywhere near as good as what they claim to? But again, man, I'm just kind of messing around. But yeah, I mean, really, this girl could not have done a worse job if she would have planned it. I guarantee you she wouldn't have done this badly if she planned it. But I think of that movie Dirty Work with, oh man, it came out back about 25 years ago with Norm Macdonald and, man, I forgot who was in it. I think Christopher Lee was in it. Chevy Chase was in it. But, yeah, I mean, she sabotaged this company big time. And, you know, I don't know what's going to work for them except for some kind of a real straightforward apology. You know, some kind of a real heartfelt, you know, apology. Like, hey, look, we're sorry. We messed up. And again, they get close, then they kind of come back. Then they get closer, then they kind of come back. Then they get closer, and then they kind of come back. So again, I believe eventually they're going to get there to where they apologize. But, you know, and again, I want to show you a clip here in a second. They're actually messing up in another way as well. You know, the gay community, they're mad at them now, because they're kind of distancing themselves away from Dylan Mulvaney. And when they're doing so, the gay community is mad about that. And actually gay bars in Chicago will not stock their beer. So again, they're kind of getting it from the front and the back. No pun intended, but they're kind of getting in the back and the front. So again, we're seeing a kind of a really big backlash, man. From, I don't know how far this is going to go down, man. But, you know, again, how much more can they suffer? You know, I mean, you know, until they actually come forward and say, look, hey, look, we're sorry. We will do whatever we can. We done messed up. We messed up big time. You know, again, because again, you know, if things keep trending the way they're trending, it's going to be, 30% by next week? Or, you know, again, we're at the start of cookouts and baseball and in 4th of July and whatever. I mean, again, these are when people buy Bud Light, and they're not going to. And again, what are things going to look like for them? I don't know. I really don't, man. I don't know. But let me stick up that clip of the news, man. They're talking about the gay bars in Chicago. They do not want to stock their beer, and they will not. And again, man, they're kind of getting a backlash from both ends. So again, I'm not trying to be gross and nasty, but they're kind of getting it from both ends.
Why at least 5 prominent gay bars in Chicago say you won't be able to buy Anheuser-Busch products at their businesses. This is your morning rundown. I'm Kai Martin. Today is Friday. It's May 5th, 2023, and here's what's happening right now. Several gay bars in Chicago announced they will stop selling Anheuser-Busch products. This is in response to how the company is handling backlash from a Bud Light campaign with a transgender influencer. Some conservatives began boycotting the brand a month ago when Dylan Mulvaney created a sponsored post promoting Bud Light. The company released a statement that made no direct mention of the LGBTQ community, and the marketing executives behind the campaign with Mulvaney were put on leave. Then yesterday, the Belgian-American conglomerate's CEO minimized the company's involvement in the sponsored post with the influencer, saying, quote, "It wasn't a campaign." In response to that, some of Chicago's largest gay bars now say they will no longer sell Anheuser-Busch products. Both Sidetrack in North Halsted, as well as Two Bears Hospitality Group, which operates several establishments in Uptown, say they will stop selling any beer made by the company, including the local brand Goose Island.
Poor Anheuser-Busch, man. Poor Anheuser-Busch. Again, man, they done messed up. They're catching it from the front and the back. They done messed up, man. But again, they're going to either have to do one of two things. They're going to have to either go straight rage or gay. They're going to have to go headlong gay. They're be part of that community. They're going to have to put, little ribbons and stuff on the beer and whatever. They're going to have to go full on gay, or they're going to have to get down on their knees and apologize and beg. Please take us back. We want to be your plus one. In cookouts and barbecues and ball games and whatever, man. We want to be your plus one. Please take us back. And maybe eventually they will get back to where they were. Maybe. Either that, or they're going to have to go full long gay. Full straight and gay. So again, and then what are they going to call themselves? Like tranny beer or something? Tranny beer. But yeah, I mean, they done messed up, man. They have really messed up. And I hope somebody can figure this out. But right now, man, I don't think they honestly know what to do. I really don't, man. I think they're confused on what to do. Do we fully apologize, come out and say, we're sorry, man, we messed up big time? Or do we just cut our losses and say, you know what? We are never going to sell to straight men again, working class men again, and, become tranny beer. They're again, man, there's really no other, any other options for them out there. So they got to figure this one out. But anyways, guys, if you would, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thanks. You son of a.